Arsenal last preparations for Sevilla as they obviously prepared to take on this team. We're obviously going to present you exactly what that was all about. And Mikel Arteta has gone ahead and obviously said lots of things as far as this game of Sevilla is going to happen at the Emirates today. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. Good morning, guys. Hope you're really having a fantastic stay wherever you are. And this is Rokani David, who is obviously bringing you the latest news and information as far as your show or your team of Arsenal is concerned. This is the Arsenal News Show, and you're going to talk Arsenal only. The last video I did concerning Arsenal was all about the FA summoning Mikel Arteta and Arsenal as far as that statement that Arteta made and the club came out obviously back it was concerned. So we are waiting to see how this is obviously going to be in the next 3 days to come, because they have 3 days and Arsenal has been given the time to obviously put in their complaints. After their complaints, then a verdict will be put in through. So we thank God for the gift of life. It's a Wednesday, match day. Arsenal taking on Sevilla at the Emirates Stadium. Newcastle was beaten by Borussia Dortmund 2-0. They're on the bottom of the table. Man City won by 3-0. Erling Haaland scoring a brace. AC Milan beat PSG by 2-1. It was the former Arsenal player, that is Olivier Giroud, scoring a very beautiful header in the back of the net to give them that win. Barcelona was beaten by Shakhtar Donetsk by 1-0. Shockingly, but I think Barcelona just need one win out of the remaining 2 games to either obviously qualify for the round of 16 in there for you. So the Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum, the Christians, may the living to God bless you abundantly. Now, before I obviously take you into how Arsenal prepared for their last game, for the game of Sevilla, Arteta had the following to say when he was asked on the importance of winning against Sevilla to qualify for the knockout stages. He said, "The moment you have a chance in football to put it to bed, do it. We have to do a lot of things right now today to earn the right to win it, and against a really good team with enormous experience in this competition. We have to prove it today in front of our people how excited we are to play that game and what it means for us." So the most important bit I'm gonna hate to obviously get into the statement that Mikel Arteta is gonna hate to put out there was all about being able to put it to bed. Right, they have a chance to put it to bed, and if at all they win, they'll stretch their lead to 9 points. And when they beat RC Lens, obviously that will be a direct qualification for Arsenal to the round of 16, and they would have gone ahead to confirm themselves that they are topping the table, and they're obviously going to be considered as the first teams, the top 8 teams to obviously be really seeded, and that helps them play the last game of the round of 16 at their place. So Arteta believes that they need to capitalize onto this, see to it that they really beat Sevilla and make it happen. Then on using the Newcastle or using the weekend loss to galvanize the players against Sevilla, he said, especially the performance of the team and watching back the 2 games that we watched last year when we won 2-0 and the one that we lost 1-0, we were much better these days ago than we were. He says, we were much better 3 days ago than we were a year ago. Much better, and we deserved more in the game. But that's the beauty of this game. So we have to build a lot of things that we did right against Newcastle, improve certain things, especially in the final third, to be more of a threat. But for the rest, the way the team played, the way we competed, it was extraordinary. So Mikel Arteta also comes out and acknowledges that in the final third, they lacked the cutting edge in the final third of the pitch. Now let's get to London Colney and see how these Arsenal players really went ahead to obviously feature at the London Colney ahead of this beautiful tie that they are going to face the side of of Sevilla. That is Kai Havertz, Leandro Trossard, and Zinchenko with Tomiyasu in a faded picture. This was Kai Havertz and Reece Nelson, obviously training with Arsenal. Tomiyasu, another one in training, and William Saliba. To me, one of the best defenders in the world. Declan Rice was readily available to see to it that he gets ready for the game against Sevilla. Trossard, Reece Nelson, Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice, Saliba, also part of that side that obviously was training at the London Conley. Jorginho and Ben White obviously training ahead of the game of Sevilla. Then Martinelli, Fabio Vieira, and Cedric Soares also doing the beautiful part into training. Declan Rice, Kai Havertz, Trossard training at the London Conley. Mikel Arteta all smiles ahead of the tie of Sevilla. Even Martinelli was all smiles ahead of that tie. Jorginho looking on. That is Gabriel Magalhaes, who partners William Saliba in the central defense. Bukayo Saka trying to obviously become good. He's one of those players that every Arsenal fan would like to see him obviously thrive today into that game, because he is really missed. He's really missed. Ever since returned from injury, he is not the Bukayo Saka that he was before he obviously went in and really did the needful. Kai Havertz coming in through to see to it that he obviously takes part into training as he prepares to really take on that Martin Odegaard role, who never featured into the training session at London Conley that summed up the last preparations for the game. William Saliba obviously trying to do the needful as Arsenal really played on. This is Martinelli as Tomiyasu looks on at London Conley. Mikel Arteta blowing the whistle and thinking hard about the game. Fabio Vieira, Zinchenko battle at London Conley, dressed in different bibs. Then this is El Nini, obviously trying to become better and better and better. Reece Nelson and Cedric Soares, obviously doing the needful at London Conley. And who is shirt 15 of Arsenal? Shirt 15? And I think this is Jakub Kiwior, right? Jakub Kiwior and Fabio Vieira at the London Conley. Then there came Fabio Vieira and this Gabriel Magalhaes, obviously trying to really go in and put in a challenge as El Nini watched on. Kai Havertz, Trossard in the mix as they obviously played at London Conley in the last training session. Martinelli trying to dribble that ball towards the opponent side that he was obviously facing. Then he went in for a shot and Ben White was trying to stop it. Martinelli looks like he might be one of those players that are going to be sharp on the night to obviously stop the side of Arsenal from not getting the 3 points in there for you. Then Declan Rice obviously passing very much a steady eddy into that midfield of Arsenal and is becoming a very good player at Arsenal. Declan Rice sprinting with the ball, obviously with his eyesight looking to where he wants to be. Martinelli having a rest at London Conley. Then Trossard, Rice and Kai Havertz doing the needful. This is Bukayo Saka and Benjamin White doing the needful, and they're all smiles. Remember, they're having a very good understanding because one plays as a right back for Arsenal and the other plays as a right forward for Arsenal. Then players sprinting. These are runs being made by the players at a certain time during the London Conley training session. And this is Declan Rice, Saliba, and so on and so forth, stretching out to sit in the get ready for the game. Bukayo Saka trying to obviously scream out. I don't know what had made him happy. And you look at Mikel Arteta is also happy. Zinchenko is also laughing. Jakub Kiwior is laughing. So we don't know exactly what made them happy, but obviously they looked a happy team. So thank you very much for watching in through. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're already watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as don't miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And to sum it up, let's obviously have what Arteta had to say on how Arsenal played in Europe this season. He said, obviously, we had two very good games. The one against Lons, especially in the second half. We struggled in the first 25 minutes of the second half. But overall, the way the team has has not only performed, but I think the presence of the team, the maturity they have shown in big games like this have been really good. But it's about doing it constantly. And tomorrow or today, we are going to have to do a lot of things very, very well. That's what Mikel Arteta is really saying, that if at all they want to go ahead and obviously win this game of football, they have to do a lot of things very, very well. So that's what I had for you this morning. Your thoughts on to Arsenal's last preparation for Sevilla are welcome in the comment section below. What do you make about everything Mikel Arteta is going to hate to say that they should maintain the good things they did in the game of Newcastle, and the bad things that cost them that game should also be rectified? And that's how they can obviously come in through and obviously get the 3 points of Sevilla. So I sign out for now. See you later. Good morning. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because we are soon hitting 18,000 subscribers. And we are just few subscribers away from hitting that mark. And I think we are less by even 100 subscribers. So guys, continue to subscribe such that we hit that milestone. I sign out for now. See you later.